Hello everyone, I'm Roy Cantu and welcome to the McAllen Minutes. If you missed our City Commission meeting on August 13th, here's a quick rundown of the items we covered. Mayor Jim Darling congratulated the girls from the McAllen Boys and Girls Club. This little league of their own also competed in the Pony Softball World Series South Zone Regional Champions and World Series finalists and placed 5th. The team is made up of 8 and 9-year-olds. On July 2nd, a McAllen resident was saved by the McAllen Fire Department in a motel fire. Upon arrival, fire crews began attacking the blaze and conducting search and rescue operations. The Engine Number 3 team entered the room next to the fire and rescued Casey Foster. Before being transported to the hospital, she told firefighters that her dog was unaccounted for. Firefighters then located the dog and rescued it. Since the pet owner had been transported for medical attention, the lieutenant from Engine Number 3 took the dog home and cared for it for several days, while Ms. Foster was flown to San Antonio for burn treatment. Ms. Foster requested to thank the firefighters personally at the McAllen City Commission for saving her life and her pet. Commissioners approved a memorandum of understanding with Amigos Del Valle to provide transportation and meals to the senior citizens at Las Palmas. Amigos Del Valle has been providing meals and transportation to the elderly for the past 10 years. The services are for eligible senior citizens who reside in McAllen. Commissioners approved a submission by the McAllen Public Library to the FINRA Investor Education Foundation for a grant of $5,000 to fund personal finance library materials. The Investor Education Foundation recognizes that many library visitors are dealing with the important financial decisions resulting from the recent flooding that swept McAllen in June. The grant will assist in providing more personal finance information resources for residents to assist them. To add some more flood relief for residents, City Commissioners approved a measure by the Hidalgo County Appraisal District to reappraise property in the areas that flooded in McAllen. The reappraisal will allow homeowners to get their property valued after the flood incident in 2018. The cost-saving measure will start in 2019 to make sure everyone gets at least a year of relief. If homeowners have already fixed their property, they can provide pictures and information to the tax office to get their home reevaluated to see a change in 2019. Under the consent agenda, Commissioners approved a resolution authorizing the submission of a grant application by the McAllen Police Department. The Edward Byrne Memorial Justice Assistance Grant Program supports a variety of justice-related needs for police and local governments to prevent and reduce crime and violence. The city will seek almost $14,000 for prevention and education supplies to strengthen the McAllen Police Department's efforts to decrease crime. The City Commission authorized a resolution to submit a $25 million grant to the U.S. Department of Transportation to improve traffic flow at the Asa Lewis International Bridge. The Better Utilizing Investments to Leverage Development Grant Program supports the nation's unmet transportation projects that have a significant local or regional impact. The city will seek funding for the Asa Lewis Bridge that will provide an alternate crossing point and create additional capacity for commercial traffic in the region. The project will make improvements to the southbound inspection facilities and construct northbound facilities to enable loaded and empty commercial truck traffic in both directions. The project's total cost is more than $53 million with local, state, and federal funding. Under resolutions, Commissioners approved the submission of a grant for $5,000. The Ed Rachel Foundation provides support to organizations in developing new projects or expanding existing projects for charitable, scientific, literary, or educational purposes. The grant will fund an artistic transformation of various irrigation concrete columns around the city. With the help of local artists, about 10 concrete columns will feature painted environmental themes focusing on animals and plant life in the Rio Grande Valley. Commissioners also approved purchasing more compost bags for your lawn and leaf clippings. You can assist in keeping our city green by using the bags. It costs the city only 34 cents to purchase the bags, and it's free for residents to use. However, if you use plastic bags, those lawn and leaf clippings cost the city more to dispose of at the county landfill. Help our city stay green by picking up your bags at one of the 10 locations within the city. For more information, contact our McAllen 311 Center at 681-3111. City Commissioners approved the purchase of 98 traffic signal cabinets, including the controllers to start the traffic improvements from the bond that was approved in May. Commissioners also approved an ordinance to extend the current curfew for minors. It will remain at 10:30 p.m. from Sunday through Thursday and Friday and Saturday at midnight. The ordinance was originally approved 3 years ago. This has been a quick recap of the McAllen City Commission meeting. Meetings are set for the second and fourth Monday of each month. We also air the entire meeting on the McAllen Cable Network on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays at these times. That is a look at the McAllen Minutes. For the City of McAllen, I'm Roy Cantu.